Here stands a woman whose hands helped welcome countless lives into the world. An obstetrical nurse captured at the dawn of her career in 1979, and again, 42 years later, at its close. The same hospital, the same spirit, but a lifetime of stories in between. A quiet, powerful testament to dedication, compassion, and the passage of time. Here's Katherine Johnson, the brilliant human computer whose mind helped launch America into space. In 1962, her precise calculations guided Alan Shepard's historic flight, proving that brilliance knows no barriers. Long before digital machines, it was her pencil, paper, and genius that carried humanity toward the stars. Captured in 1937, this Harlem grocer stands proudly before his shop, a symbol of perseverance during the Great Depression. His shelves may be modest, but his pride radiates strength and dignity. In his stance lies the story of a community that built hope and opportunity, one small business at a time. In 1925, a little girl sits calmly with 3 owls perched beside her, a scene of quiet wonder and trust between child and creature. Their stillness feels almost magical, as if time itself paused to capture this unlikely friendship. It's a hauntingly beautiful glimpse into innocence and nature intertwined. Amid the rush of New York City in 1979, a couple dances freely in the street, laughter and music blending with the city's heartbeat. Surrounded by skyscrapers and strangers, they move like the world has paused just for them. It's a fleeting, perfect moment of love, rhythm, and pure urban magic. Mogadishu, 1993. Amidst the chaos of conflict, an Italian soldier kneels to share food with a local orphan. In that fragile moment, war gives way to humanity. Their silent exchange speaks louder than any headline, a reminder that even in the darkest places, compassion still finds a way to shine. A carefree moment from the 1940s, friends laughing, sunbathing, and splashing along the shore. Their world, still healing from war, feels lighter here under the open sky. Frozen in time, this photo captures the universal joy of youth, friendship, and the timeless pull of the sea. 1945. The war is over, and a soldier kneels to embrace his daughter for the first time in years. Her tiny arms wrap around him as if to never let go. Behind them, the world begins to heal. But in this moment, only love exists, the pure relief of a promise finally kept. In 1989, as the Berlin Wall neared its fall, an East German soldier reaches through the barrier to offer a single flower. It's a simple act, yet it speaks of hope, unity, and the yearning for freedom. In that fragile exchange, the wall's power crumbles, not with force, but with humanity. Harlem, 1970. A group of kids stand proudly on the sidewalk, dressed sharper than most adults. Their confidence radiates style, culture, and pride, embodying the rhythm of a neighborhood alive with soul and resilience. Each smile and stance tells a story of youth, identity, and unshakable cool. A photograph bridging generations. A grandfather born in 1919 standing beside his own grandfather from 1860. 2 lives separated by nearly a century, captured in one timeless frame. It's more than a family portrait. It's living history, a quiet testament to legacy, endurance, and the passage of time. Hollywood, 1961. A Great Dane rides shotgun in a sleek sports car, ears catching the wind like a movie star in motion. It's a scene straight from the silver screen. Pure glamour, freedom, and a touch of canine cool. In that golden era, even dogs knew how to travel in style. In 1967, a sailor submits an unusual leave request, not for rest, but for love. His handwritten note, humble yet heartfelt, reveals the timeless pull between duty and devotion. It's a tender reminder that even amid discipline and order, the heart still dares to ask for something extraordinary. Circa 1900, a mother and daughter share a playful moment, striking silly poses for the camera. In an age of stiff portraits and solemn expressions, their laughter feels rebellious and alive. This rare glimpse of humor across generations reminds us joy, too, is a part of history. Central Park, 1973. A father jogs beside his son, steadying the bike as little wheels wobble toward freedom. Sunlight filters through the trees, catching a moment that every parent knows. The delicate balance between holding on and letting go. It's love, trust, and time captured in motion. The Shambles in York, a narrow, crooked street frozen in time. In the late 1800s, it bustled with butchers and townsfolk. Today, its leaning timber frames and shadowy charm inspire Diagon Alley from Harry Potter. Two eras, one enchanting street, where history and imagination still walk side by side. Vietnam, 1971. A Marine rests in the shade, his loyal dog by his side. Amid the chaos of war, their quiet bond speaks of trust and solace. In a place defined by conflict, this simple companionship reminds us that even in battle, humanity and friendship endure. Detroit, 1917. A brutal winter turns a city fountain into a towering sculpture of ice. Men gather, marveling at nature's frozen masterpiece amid the industrial heart of America. It's a moment where progress pauses, and even hardened faces can't help but wonder at the beauty born from the cold. Ellis Island, 1925. An immigrant family gazes at the distant New York skyline, the promise of a new life shimmering across the water. Their faces hold exhaustion, hope, and quiet courage. In that single glance lies the American dream, uncertain, vast, and full of possibility. The 1963 Chevrolet Corvette split window, a masterpiece of American design. Its sleek curves and iconic divided rear glass made it an instant legend. More than just a car, it symbolized speed, innovation, and the golden age of style, when the open road meant freedom and the Corvette was king. 1948. A young boy stands outside an appliance store, eyes wide as he watches television for the very first time. The glow from the screen lights his face with wonder. In that moment, the world is changing. Technology meeting imagination, and the future quietly unfolding before him. 1973. She stands bold and brilliant in pink bell-bottoms, pink platforms, and beside her, pink Volvo. A snapshot of fearless self-expression, it captures the vibrant spirit of the 70s, when fashion, color, and attitude collided, and individuality was the ultimate statement. 1914. A young boy stands proudly beside his massive wooden surfboard, nearly twice his size. In an era before lightweight boards and beach culture, surfing demanded strength, balance, and heart. This image captures the dawn of the sport, when every wave was a test of courage and pure joy. Harlem, 1978. Two women sit on a fire escape, basking in the summer air and city rhythm below. Their laughter drifts between brick walls and distant sirens. It's an intimate slice of urban life, friendship, freedom, and the beauty of ordinary moments in a city that never sleeps. 1913. A young boy stands solemnly before the camera, his eyes holding both innocence and wisdom beyond his years. In the soft blur of time, his expression speaks of a world on the edge of change. A fleeting moment of childhood preserved before history turns its next page. Multnomah Falls, Oregon, 1918. Nature's grandeur frozen in black and white. The twin cascades thunder through mist and pine as early visitors stand in awe of its untamed beauty. Long before highways and smartphones, this sight alone reminded travelers how small and how lucky we are in the face of nature's power. Chichen Itza, in 1892, its ancient stones lay cloaked in jungle, whispers of a lost civilization. Today, restored and revered, it stands as one of the world's great wonders. Two images, one story, a reminder that history never truly disappears. It simply waits to be rediscovered. Between 1947 and 1951, the beach became a stage for post-war joy. Crowds gathered under the sun, laughter mingling with the sound of waves. Swimsuits, umbrellas, and carefree smiles painted a scene of renewal. After years of hardship, this was freedom, sand, sea, and the promise of brighter days ahead. A physics teacher's journey comes full circle, retiring today after 30 years of shaping minds. In his first-day photo, "Have a seat, shut up," scrawled on the board, hints at humor and honesty that marked his career. Behind the wit lies dedication, decades of lessons, laughter, and the quiet impact of a teacher who truly cared. Dessau, Germany, 1927. Three Bauhaus students pose with effortless modernity, embodying the spirit of a movement redefining art, design, and freedom. Their confidence reflects an era when creativity broke convention and women stepped boldly into spaces once closed to them. The future taking form in black and white. 1981. On the set of Raiders of the Lost Ark, Harrison Ford and Karen Allen share a moment between takes. Their chemistry as electric off-camera as on. Dust, adventure, and laughter fill the air. The golden age of action cinema being written in real time by two legends in the making. Vienna, 1902. Outside the Grand Court Opera, carriages roll, crowds bustle, and two women in bright yellow dresses dash through the scene, umbrellas aloft. It's a fleeting moment of color and motion against imperial elegance, a glimpse of life, music, and movement in the heart of old Vienna. General Motors Technical Center, 1965. A poised receptionist waits at her sleek, modern desk, surrounded by chrome, glass, and optimism. The world hums with innovation, and she sits at its front line. A quiet symbol of the futuristic vision that defined mid-century America. June 1992. Shigeru Miyamoto, the creative genius behind Mario, holds a Nintendo Game Boy loaded with Super Mario World. With a humble smile, he cradles the device that changed play forever. In his hands rests not just a game, but a universe. Joy, imagination, and the magic of adventure in pixels. Jane Seymour, 1978, radiant and effortlessly elegant, she embodies the timeless grace of late 70s Hollywood. With her piercing gaze and flowing hair, she bridges classic beauty and modern confidence. This portrait captures a star on the rise, poised between glamour, strength, and the promise of lasting stardom. Hermosa Beach, summer 1978. Two couples stand by a sun-bleached car, lost in each other's gaze as the ocean breeze drifts by. The moment feels cinematic. Salt in the air, love in the heat, and the golden haze of California youth frozen forever in time. Turin, 1923. High above the city, racing cars thunder across the rooftop track of the Fiat factory. A daring blend of industry and innovation, it turned manufacturing into spectacle. The scene captures Italy's fearless spirit, where speed, style, and ingenuity met beneath the open sky. Los Angeles, 1920s. A policeman grins beside a lively group of flappers, their short dresses and bobbed hair defying convention. It's a playful clash of order and rebellion, captured in a single frame, the jazz age in full swing, when youth, freedom, and fun danced just beyond the law's reach. A United Airlines stewardess, 1970. Poised and polished, she sits inside the cabin, receiver in hand, exuding the elegance of a golden age of flight. Her smile and style reflect an era when air travel was glamorous, personal, and every journey felt like stepping into the future. Christmas in the 1950s. A grandmother and her grandchild sit by the glowing tree, wrapped in the warmth of family and twinkling lights. The room hums with nostalgia, tinsel, laughter, and love filling the air. It's a tender glimpse of holiday magic, when simple moments meant everything. 1951. A young boy holds a camera at arm's length, capturing what might be one of the earliest selfies. His grin is pure curiosity, a glimpse of the future hiding in a black and white frame. Long before smartphones, it was just a boy, a lens, and the timeless urge to freeze himself in time. East Harlem, New York City, late 1940s. A little girl stands quietly against a weathered wall, dressed in her traditional attire. Amid the city's noise and motion, her stillness radiates pride and innocence. It's a tender portrait of identity and heritage, preserved in the heart of old New York. Near Alexandria, Louisiana, a family gathers inside their modest tent home, faces lit by resilience rather than comfort. Surrounded by hardship, their unity becomes their shelter. This photograph speaks softly yet powerfully of endurance, love, and the strength it takes to call even the simplest place home. At the 1931 Architects' Ball, creativity took center stage as famous architects arrived dressed as their own buildings. Columns, domes, and skylines came to life in fabric and flair. It was a night where imagination leapt off blueprints, a celebration of visionaries who quite literally wore their genius. Leicestershire, England, 1983. 17-year-old Bryn Owen proudly poses with his Vespa, dazzling under 34 mirrors and 81 lights, each bought with pocket money. Its teenage passion turned into art, a shining symbol of individuality, dedication, and the brilliant rebellion of youth. Washington, D.C., 1884. A daring cyclist speeds down the steps of the U.S. Capitol, balancing poise and pure audacity. In an age of top hats and formality, this bold stunt captured the spirit of adventure that defined a new, fast-moving America, where even tradition had to make way for momentum. Paris, 1889. Alexandre Gustave Eiffel stands atop his completed masterpiece, the Eiffel Tower, alongside a friend. The city sprawls below as they gaze out, pride and wonder in their eyes. In that moment, the impossible had become real. Iron and vision rising together into history. London, 1944. A young Roald Dahl stands beside literary giant Ernest Hemingway, two storytellers from different worlds united by war and words. Dahl, the budding writer; Hemingway, the legend. In their meeting, you can almost feel the torch of storytelling passing between generations. Chernobyl, 1986. The liquidators stand near the shattered reactor, faces hidden behind masks, courage exposed beneath the weight of radiation. They worked in silence, knowing the cost, driven by duty to contain the unthinkable. Their bravery saved millions. Heroes forged in the heart of catastrophe. 1945. A mother and her young son stroll the grocery aisles, their baskets filled with post-war promise. Shelves once bare now overflow, and every item feels like a symbol of hope restored. It's a tender glimpse of ordinary life returning. Love, routine, and the quiet joy of peace.